up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge, and I'm going to let y'all know who we have in the lounge today. Today we have Mrs. Latruth exposing Mr. Latruth, okay, for domestic abuse. We also got Chrisean Rock, all right, once again. But before we get straight into the poppin' tea, please make sure to do this and also make sure to enjoy the video. So here we go. So Mrs. Latruth is exposing her husband for being abusive, okay? This is a touchy topic, okay? So trigger warning, okay? She's going to tell her part of some of the story, and he also is going to talk about his side. So Mr. Latruth is putting this on TikTok, love and affection matters. So basically he's saying this is all he's wanted. This is what he asked for. This is something that he's not getting. And, you know, he just not feeling it. But listen.
I lived with him for 6 years. So I know him. I know him. So let me break it down what happened on October 14th. The day I'm going to always remember for the rest of my life. On October 14th, I had just got home and I was on the phone with my niece. I just got in the house. I got off the phone. Here's my husband. Oh, so you're not going to give me no love and affection. You're not going to give me no love and affection. You're not going to give me no love and affection. And for my husband, because he lost his mom at 5 years old, he expect me to be this mother to him, his father to him, because his father won't his grandma, because his grandma wasn't giving him the love. He want me to give him all this love on top of being a mother to my children. Oh, I see the way you raise your kids, and I love the way you love on your kids. So I want that same love. I want that same attention. I want that same affection. I can't give you that. I can't give you all of that. I'm sorry that your mom passed away at 5 years old, but I cannot give you a mother's love. I cannot give you a mother's affection. A mother's love and a wife's love is two different things. Now, on October 14th, let me continue my story. He continued to go on about this love and affection. So I left the room doing my hair. He like, oh, so you want to get cute instead of setting up the house. As you guys can see in the video, it's bags there because we just moved there. We just moved there. So I'm like, I'm not about to go ahead and finish packing stuff because there's so much stuff. This house is huge. I can wait. We can wait on that. It's not a dying thing. We can wait. So he like, oh, so you just gonna be lazy. So first you go from affection and attention to now I'm being lazy because I just dropped the kids off and I don't feel like unpacking anything, right? Okay, cool. Noted. I walk out. I'm not the person that's gonna go back and forth with you. I do not like that. I like walking away and you just keep poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear. This is what he's doing before I started. So let me go. So I'm going into the room. I'm quiet. I'm watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? So Martell and Melody is on there. Shout out to Melody. Martell is on there, and he come out the bathroom, and he like, yeah, Martell, I see why you went outside. I'm going to have to go outside, too. So I'm like, you going to have to go outside? What you mean you going to have to go outside? He like, yeah, I see why he did what he did. That's my boy, Martell. That's my boy. Okay. First of all, Martell never even addressed you or talked to you. And he like, oh, but Melody do. Melody be all in my DMs talking about stay up, king. Stay healthy. Do what you need to do. I'm like, Melody be in your DM telling you that. So I grab his phone because his phone is on the bed. I grab his phone. I'm going through his Instagram messages. And there's some girl named Precious on there. So I'm like, who is Precious? Because they clearly met at the mall. And this is the mall that he loved going to all the time. So I'm like, who was Precious? He snatches the phone out of my hand. Now, at this moment, you guys, I'm like, why are you snatching the phone out of my hand? Out of 4 years, I've had his password. Y'all done seen me on live say, I go through my husband's phone. That ain't nothing that's a secret. Y'all know this. So when you come outside of the room and you all gangster with it, like, yeah, I'm going to go outside with it. Oh, I see why you did what you did. I'm going to have to go outside too. Okay, now I'm like, let me get your phone so I can see what are you talking about? Let me get your phone. So I grab his phone, and then I'm looking through messages. So that's when I said, who is Precious? He snatches the phone from me. Now, I'm like, why are you snatching the phone from me? I grab his laptop next. I'm trying to enter the password, trying to guess passwords, and he snatches the computer out of my hand. So he has 2 computers and 2 phones. So I'm like, okay, he put his phone in his pocket. Now I'm trying to get the phone out of his pants pocket. I'm trying to get the phone. We in a tussle. I'm trying to get the phone out of his pocket, right? Okay, so after that, we in like a WWE rap move. I don't even know what to call it, but we on the couch, and he got me so tight. So I'm like pushing his head like this to get off of me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he finally get up. I grabbed my pepper spray. And so I went over there and I grabbed the computer. Okay. So I spray the pepper spray because now you still trying to attack me. I'm spraying the pepper spray, not even on him. I'm spraying it on the pillow because now he's trying to swing pillows and hit me with the pillows and push me down on the couch. And I'm like, okay. So I grab this dead computer off the bed. I go to the closet. He picks up this big coat. I don't know how long it is, but it's about wide as my car. It's big and long and it's gray. And he picks it up and he like, put my computer down now. So I put the computer down and I sit down. Indian style now with my legs crossed. I sit down, I said the computer is down. Next thing I know, he takes this big and put it on top of me. Boom, slams it right on top of my head with pressure. Boom. And so the first time he raised it back up, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get up off the floor, but I'm moving too slow because he's still hitting me. He hit me the second time and I did like this. This is why my hand got hit. So I did like this to protect my head. He hit me again. Boom. I'm screaming, calling for my dad at this point. Dad, help me, please. Dad, help me. Call 911. Please call. Dad, please come help me. So when I got up out of that closet, I went and I grabbed my phone. I called 911.
I just don't know how we experiencing two different things when it's reality of what's happening.
No. What you don't understand is when you put that toe, you did hit me in my head. And you don't understand that I'm not lying. My head hit the top of the toe the second time when I was trying to get up. That's why I put my hand on top of my head to block my head. That's how you end up hitting my finger. I'm not lying. That's what happened. And you keep saying that's not what happened. It is. Whether or not you tried to do that, that's what happened. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You keep saying that I'm lying, and I'm not lying.
Brianna, the problem with that is that's the only thing that you're talking about is me putting the toad on you, and you know why I put the toad on you. Stop acting like you don't know why I did that. This is why it's not.
You apologize for that, but you're not apologizing for my finger. You're not apologizing for my head. You didn't say nothing.
See, you want me to issue all the apologies. Don't you think you should apologize for the things that led up to that first? Because you're not. And you know I didn't pick a little plastic toad up that don't weigh a pound up to cause any harm to you.
You have force. I don't understand why you don't understand that.
Because
you have force. Even if you have a belt in your head and you whipping the kids, you have force. That's why you said you don't want to whip them. Stop saying that.
I don't want to whoop kids at all because I'm just not that type of person. I don't want to inflict no pain to no one. Even my own kids, whenever they out of line, I don't even want to whoop them. That tells you something right there. My parents didn't care about how I felt. They whooped my butt. I got smacked in the face and everything by my parents. They had no remorse. I do. I don't want to whoop no one. I don't want to whoop no kids. I don't want to pick up a tote and put it on you to stop you from hitting me neither. I don't want you to hit me at all. I want, when we have an argument or debate about something, that I could just, if you got my phone, I just want my phone back. If I tell you I'm not cheating on you, I want you to trust me and believe that. When I say don't go through my phone, it ain't got nothing to hide. I want you to just take my word for it. I just wanted you to trust me. That's it. Not treat me like a criminal. I'm a black man. I'm already treated like a criminal every day. Just when they look at me, they see me as a black criminal. I'm 41 years old. People have looked at me like a criminal my whole life, and I've never even committed a criminal act. And again, our queens of this world hold power. If you say it, they believe it. Why? You've been married to me. You've been sleeping with me every day. We have a kid together. So when you jump out here and say things about me, they're going to believe it. You didn't jump out here and say, well, he put the toad on me after I pepper sprayed him and did all this stuff, after I took his phone and After I ran, grabbed the Mac, after I ran, you ran and grabbed pepper spray. People go do that when someone's actually trying to harm them. I was not trying to harm you at all. I was just asking for my devices. That's where the problem is at. You're not saying nothing about those things. You're only talking about your hand and your head, when clearly you know I did not aim at your head or your hand.
Both of them sound toxic. She basically is saying that she did all of that to get the phone. Now, we all as women did the phone thing. We all did it. All right. But that doesn't excuse anybody from putting their hands on anybody at all. Period. Pepper spraying. She said they was in a wrestling WWE rap and all types of stuff. So she basically was, they was doing that stuff in the beginning. Like,
yo guys, it's Domestic Awareness Abuse Month again. We gotta figure out how to fix this, man. I need more people doing videos of situations that you've ever been in, man. I can't fix this by myself. We gotta all fix this, man. Everybody has been in toxic situations and stuff like that in your relationship, so we gotta take this month and make it the biggest month to stop all of this and fix it. Ladies and gentlemen, man, a lot of times we get mad at each other, we feel emotional about a certain situation and all that. We gotta figure out how to speak to each other, man. No cussing each other out, no calling each other out your names, because those type of things will lead to that. And that leads to domestic abuse, so we gotta be nice to each other, men and women. Men, never put your hands on a woman. I never would do that. Women, do not put your hands on a man. You should never do that.
Listen, guys, stop commenting on my post, calling me a woman beater. That's one of the worst things any man could ever be called or ever be in real life. Yes, this is the domestic dispute right here. This is Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. This is either skit or real life. Either way, no one's hurt in this video. Keep watching and you'll see. Yes, it looks like it's a heated debate, arguing back and forth. You see my father-in-law talking reckless. You see how his energy is right here. Okay, as you can see, my wife is coming out. Look, she's grabbing him on the arm. Y'all seen the picture of her hand where it's supposedly broken, right? All right, you see she's grabbing him on the arm. She's holding the other phone in her hand. You see no injuries. Clearly, no hand is broken. Clearly. Look closely. Let me zoom in on here. What's wrong with her hand? It's not broke. She's texting. She's doing all this. She went live. She did all these things. So leave me alone. Stop calling me that. I'm going to rebuttal this video again. And as you can see, you see this man standing at the bottom of the steps that I just gave him a Burberry shirt. You know what I mean? And he being disrespectful. He ain't never had a $700 shirt in his life. But he's disrespecting me. And he wasn't in the room, and he know I wouldn't do this. What man abuses another woman while the father is in the house? Come on, man. Y'all don't even make it make sense. But let's just wait. This woman who claiming that her hand is broken, why? She gonna come grab her dad with that same hand. Now let's see which hand is broken, man. Go look at her hand, tell me which hand is broken. Look, she's grabbing him with that hand that's supposedly broke now. Let me zoom in. Look at that hand with the other phone. Now let's see. She just took that hand and brushed her hair, grabbed her dad with that same hand, grabbing her back with that same hand. Now she's texting with that same hand, both hands. No swelling. 30 minutes into the video. Takes 5 minutes for it to swell in real life. A broken finger. Hey, listen, guys. Stop coming to tell me what this woman is saying about me, man. And stop putting Latruth on her name. Her name is Brianna Battle. Brianna Battle, okay? Latruth is my name. Hampton is my last name, okay? You identify her as Brianna Battle. It's not nothing with Latruth on it. There is no more Miss Latruth. It's only one Latruth out here in the world, and that's me. There's no more Miss. So stay out my post tagging this other person. There's no Miss Latruth. That person don't exist. Do not use Hampton. That's my last name. All right? Respect that. Now go ahead and do what y'all been doing. Latruth. See, a comment like this will make my old lady mad, man. We sitting here going back and forth, arguing all of a sudden. She think this woman done said, hey, big head. Hey, big head. Nah, she's making a joke. She don't mean it like you think she mean.
If I'm trying to harm you, why wouldn't you go get my dad and my dad is downstairs? Yes, this one. Why wouldn't you go get my dad? My dad is downstairs. But I'm trying to harm you. I'm trying to harm you. When you go get my dad? No, I had to go get my dad after I got from up under that damn tote.
So he putting this out. God gave me a second chance at life to win, surviving cancer and creating music. Somebody says, so Mrs. Latruth stood by that man while he was sick as F just for him to lay hands on her and treat her like that? Wow, the audacity. All right. Somebody also says, that lady, Miss Latruth on TikTok, is telling everything about her husband that a lot of boyfriends and husbands aren't doing that in real life. It's crazy because I was once there. He also says, I didn't hit her. I love her. Black love. He using a black love thing. Like, that's corny. Because the girl said, who brings up the price of a shirt? And that's true. Like, why would you talk about a shirt and stuff? Like, what are you trying to be funny? Then he also puts his love and affection stuff. Like, boy, stop. All right? You just sound like a baby, like a child looking for her, like the mother's love, like she said. It's ridiculous how this is turning out. And then he also puts this domestic abuse awareness. I never put my hands on her though, but sometimes words really hurt. So he basically saying that it was a heated argument. That's basically what it is. But in the videos, he basically admitted for putting a tote on her and all this stuff, and it was just toxic. Now, I do not know about the situation. Also, his other baby mother came out and, allegedly he abused her or whatever at the point, whatever the case may be. But it's just an ongoing thing, and it's like, it's just crazy, okay? Nobody should be putting nobody's hands on nobody. To me, they are both toxic and they need to have a divorce. Like, that's it. Once a relationship is unhealthy, just go. Now we got Chrisean Rock being aggressive with her friend, her drunk friend. But also, Chrisean Rock had posted this default, all right? Then she had a change of heart and she posted this. Guess what happened? But this is the friend that was drunk at this time, and listen. Look at the friend right there crying, okay? She's drunk and apparently something is going on.
Congrats on the show, Blue. Congrats, y'all. Yeah.
Stay tuned, man.
What we gonna see? More drama, more progress.
Any day now, any day now, any day.
What'd you think of the tattoo or the new tattoo?
I love it. Great.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I miss saying.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Stop laughing like that. You hear me? I said,
Right over there.
She's literally chilling. Hold on. Come here, let me talk to you. Wait,
What's up, man? You fucking with tonight? I appreciate you. God bless you. What's up, y'all? You fucking with me tonight, King?
So here she's yoking up her friend to the wall. She constantly is telling the girl, be quiet, like shut the F up, be quiet, like.
everybody back up. She's right, everybody back up.
shut the up. I got no you still gonna keep
Bro, you're gonna be stuck here. That's fun.
First of all, who is Shorty screaming, stop, at the girl? Like, it sounds like Chrisean doesn't want this girl to say something. Like, she's trying to hush her. So Chrisean was like, can we just get in the car? Like, so she want the girl to say whatever she want to say in the car because it's a lot of cameras, it's a lot of people, and she doesn't want something to come out. That's what I'm taking about the situation because she was going a little bit way too hard. Even if her friend was drunk, she could have just put her in the car and they could have handled it in the car and spoke to her in the car. But they made a scene outside and she kept telling her to shut up. Now, Blueface, Chrisean Rock, everybody around looked at lit, done, drugs. I don't know what's going on or whatever the case may be, but something is going on, y'all, and it's gonna come to the light. But also, Chrisean Rock put this out. You can't find a guy because you're too busy being the guy. Relax, gangster. So she think this is cute. But anyway, I just feel like Chrisean was doing a little bit way too much when it came to her friend. Like, she was just doing too much. And I really want to know what's the secret that her friend or whatever she was trying to put out there that Chrisean did not want her to say. And is this a black eye on Chrisean Rock eye, or am I bugging out the other eye? Like, but I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think that she was trying to prevent her friend from spilling some tea? But anyways, when it comes to the DV stuff, this is October. This is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And I just feel like toxic couples end up putting their hands on each other. It's not right, but it happens, okay? Now, if it was the other way around and it was only one person being the victim out of nowhere and the person was putting their hands on them, harming them or whatever, that's a different subject. But if y'all both doing it, y'all both got to take accountability. And if you don't want that type of stuff to happen to you, do not do it to somebody else. That's just what I got to say about that situation. I'm not going to go too far into that. I already touched base on the DV situation in other videos. But anyways, always make sure to, and after y'all do that, do this. Nah, but I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And make sure I stay tuned for the next video. Toodaloo.